is truly my honor to give speech on graduation ceremony on behalf of new batches. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I want to say that I deeply appreciate it. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to our parents. Without you, we could not get this far of achievement. Being parents, sometimes you could not even remember accurately when we will take summer vacation or which day is our holiday. Or let me tell you something. My dad could not even remember which class I or my sister were in when we were still in primary school or in high school. And I bet many of you had the same situation. But new graduates, our parents sometimes could not remember those little tiny things, but they never forget what they have to do every single day so that they could take good care of us, and so that in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, we could study in the best school, the best university, live in the best place that they are capable of giving us. And I want to say thank you to our parents for always remembering to train us on the good qualities, on the good personalities, and give us on a good lesson for our life journey waiting ahead of us. Thank you. Next, I want to say thank you to our professors. Dear professors, I really want to say thank you for giving us so many assignments, so many homework, so many requirements and challenges. During our 4 years of university, that sometimes even from the first day of a whole new block, after being informed your syllabus, we want to jump right away to our graduation ceremony, and we wish that the following day could be the last day of studying. Because you know what, like the Hunger Games, we thought that we are not going to survive. And professors, most of the time, when you gave us a project, and especially when you explain all of your requirements for your project, we have the feelings like we were swimming in the middle of Atlantic Ocean. Going through so many obstacles and challenges of yours, in the end we realized that we all possess superpower, just like Harry Potter in Harry Potter and Superman in Superman. During 4 years, alongside with the knowledge we've got, we've learned to become more multitasking, and we realize that we are not normal human at all. And I shall prove my words. You know that even though we study about business, we've become movie directors, writing our own script for our story, and then we even play the characters ourselves. Especially when after we produce our movies, we don't have just to watch it ourselves or to show it to anyone. Thank you, Professor, from the bottom of our heart, for all of your hard work, for always believing in us, for all of your support, for always teaching us to keep exploring ourselves and to break our limitations. Thank you. I also want to say thank you to all ITech staff, to student affairs, to all the office ladies and gentlemen. You have helped us non-stop since our first day here. Thank you for turning university into our second home, our second family. Thank you for always supporting us no matter what problem we are going through. We could not have come this far without you, definitely. Thank you. And finally, to my fellows, the 4-year journey with you has been so great. We've been through so many ups and downs together. Think about how far we have gone through individually and as a class. Looking back to the freshman year, it was just like yesterday. The first class, receiving our first assignment, the first project, the first midterm and final exam, the first notice paper I sending to our parents, telling them about our scores and the days we didn't go to class. And I couldn't even imagine how many families have been torn apart because of that paper. Then you've got your first girlfriend, the second girlfriend, the third girlfriend, and then you realize that you were the problem. Thanks to all of that, we grew up together both physically and mentally. Think about all the music and fashion trends that we survived through. It's funny how things have changed. Sometimes you guys know that you guys are like those unpleasant girlfriends that I have no idea how to deal with. Like Katy Perry said, cause you're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no, just in a second. You're wrong when it's right, it's black, then it's white. And it's really scary. Or like Taylor Swift said, you were definitely a trouble. You are a nightmare dressed like a daydream. And thanks to you, that I know life is tough. But you guys are also my mentor. You've taught me that it's not about the problem, but it's about whom I'm with. There were days when we stayed up late together trying to solve all the homework or to deal with the sudden mistake of our project. You were there helping me when I couldn't think of a way out. I still remember that there was one time when I emailed one of my teammates. When I emailed one of my teammates in the middle of the night, telling that I was scared. She told me not to worry. Because when I look back, she could always be there for me. When I look behind, she could always be there for me and support me no matter what. Sorry for crying. Thank you for showing me that kindness is the language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. I've learned to accept our differences and respect it. You guys have taught me that loving someone like me is not hard, but loving someone different from me is not easy at all. We have to learn to take advantage of our differences, and together we can do anything in the world, just like the way we did in experiential learning. You guys remember that we've done 7 projects just in 1 month. I am really proud of you. I really appreciate the journey we've been through together. Thank you for being there with me and being there for me. Waiting ahead of us are distinctive paths. I don't know whether we could see each other again, but our memories will always be with me. Yesterday when we did rehearsal, I still can laugh and joking with you, but today saying goodbye to you is the hardest thing. I couldn't stand the feeling. Finally, things might not always go the way you plan, but I know we can all agree that our year is resilient. Graduates, you are on destiny for greatness. I believe that each and every single one of you has the potential to do great, incredible things. You have all grown into powerful intellectual individuals who can make a massive footprint on this earth. Table turns, British world, you live and learn. So, on the journey, please be kind and have courage. Be kind to give unconditional love. Have courage to fulfill your dreams, to chase after it, to conquer your fear, and to do the right things. Finally, congratulations, class of 2017.